Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another review, and today I will be doing a review of the FQ777-955C Scorpius drone. As you can see here, it's a Scorpius. I don't like the name drone, but you know, that's just how they go. They name it what they name it. Now this is a pretty cool looking quad that's mimicking, you might notice, the look of the E-Hang Ghost, with the props facing downwards but still giving positive thrust. So it doesn't fly like this, it flies like this. The props are just facing downwards, so that's pretty cool. And it's also a camera quad, as you can see here. It comes with this transmitter here that's not too bad. The sticks are pretty nice on it. It does have 2 shoulder buttons and 4 trims, or actually 3 trims, because this one, the throttle trim, is used for starting and stopping video. But other than that, not too bad there. And all these buttons at the bottom here, they're all fake. The sticks are nice and long for a pincher, though, if you are a pincher, so that's nice. This one should be easy to fly for you, pretty smooth. It also comes with a USB charging cable ending in the not the micro Lizzy, the JST plug here, so pretty common, nice plug that should be good for you. Let's see. Yep, I have it in there. Okay. It comes with two bags of spare props here, and now there's actually 3 in each bag, so, let's see, there's 4 in each bag, so it comes with 2 full sets of spare props, and then there's props on the quad, so that's pretty nice. I don't know why they gave you so many. Maybe I got an extra bag, because I don't really see any way of damaging these, because they're super flexible, which is going to make them really durable. And now they also come with these little caps here, and they're just prop spinners, because you take them off to unscrew the prop, so they just kind of hide the screw. It also comes with a USB card reader here. Pretty standard. You just plug in your computer and it'll read the files off the camera. And then it comes with a bag that has spare screws for the camera and other things. You get the little one is one you have to use to bolt the camera on, and the bigger one's for the prop guards. So that's nice. And you also get a little black screwdriver. And here is the manual that it comes with. It calls it a 4-axis aircraft. You know, not too bad of a manual. Let's see. Okay. I forgot what some of the things do, so yep, there we go. Okay, everything else seems, it's not too bad a manual. It's actually pretty good. I mean, it has some nice diagrams, and I believe there will be spare parts coming if they are not out already. And the quad here, let's take a look. It does have prop guards, and now these, actually, I usually don't recommend using prop guards, but these ones are kind of important. Because if you can catch a quad, you usually catch it from the bottom, so you're going to be hitting the props. Or if you land on stuff, I don't know, it's just, they're not really necessary if you're going to be landing on like pavement or grass or something, but I don't know, they're kind of, and they're actually not too bad. They have pretty good clearance because they have these lips that go all the way out there, so they have pretty good clearance when used together, so actually not too bad at prop guards. And they do screw on, however, they take 3 screws per prop guard, so it takes a long time to take them off, which is really annoying. However, I believe they don't come on in the box. And then you also have these landing gear here, which are pretty nice. They have a nice wide stance, so it actually really never tips over at all because it has a really nice wide stance. And it also comes with foam, as you can see there, so should get a good grippy landing. And they use 2 screws per landing gear. And then here is the camera. It's a module that it slots on, but it also does, you have to screw it on from underneath the battery door there, so that's kind of annoying to take it on and off, but I mean, you're probably going to be using the camera most of the time. And then it has an adjustable lens here, so it can point all the way up and it can point fairly far down. However, when you're all the way up, since the props are right here, you do get the props in the picture. However, that's not too bad. Some people like that. I actually kind of like it. I think it looks cool. And the video is not too bad. I mean, it's okay. It's not the worst. It's not the best. But, you know, it's kind of standard. I believe this, I bought it off of Banggood for $50. And there's also a micro SD card that it comes with, which is 2 gigabytes, as you can see there. So, not too bad there. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. I was having a little difficulty with my camera there. But the included card that it comes with is 2 gigabytes. So fairly small card, but you know, not too bad for, let's see if it'll focus. Why is it? There we go. Not bad for anything you'll be doing on this type of quad with relatively low quality video. And now here you can see the props it comes with. They're 3-bladed and they are geared to the motors, and I believe The motors might look like 7 or 8 millimeter motors, I'm not really sure. And now it does have really nice LEDs, as you can see the panels here on the arms. Then there's also another one up front. And now I'll turn it on, and you'll let me set it down so maybe it'll slow down, I'm not sure. No, but there is a blue up front there, and they're not showing up too well because of those super bright lights, but at night, because of the white plastic, this thing just is like a Christmas tree. It's totally lit up. And there is also a black and green version on the back, as you can see there, if you want to get that one. And then the bottom, you have 2 greens in the back on the arms, and then reds up front, so kind of backwards, but overall it's a great night flyer, so definitely be checking out for that coming up. And the camera light is actually also pretty bright, so it lights up the entire thing. Now the battery is removable. Let me pull it out here. Let's get it. It is a 3.7 volt, 650 milliamp hour battery, as you can see there. So pretty decent sized battery. And off the stock charger, it takes about, the USB charger, it takes about an hour and 35 minutes to charge, so pretty slow charge time off the USB charger. And flight times with everything on, as you see it here, all the gear on, prop guards, landing gear, and camera, you only get about 6-minute flight times, and with everything removed, except for the landing gear, because you need those since the props are there, or else you'd land on the props, so you need the landing gear. Flight times with that are about 7 minutes and 45 seconds, so not too bad of flight times when the stuff is removed. And now this quad does have, on your transmitter here, you click this right shoulder button to do flips, and then you give an input and do a flip in that direction. And now it's not overly powerful, so, you know, they kind of take a little bit more rooms for flips, but, you know, not too bad. And then over here you click, and it will change rates, and it has 2 rates. 1 yaw rate, which is pretty fast, and it has 2 pitches, but the pitch and low is decent, and the pitch and high is really deep, so this thing can get moving really good. You'll see in my outdoor flight, I get it moving pretty good. And now to recalibrate the transmitter, you put both sticks down into the outside corners, as you can see there. And then I also found that if you put the left stick down right and the right stick upright, it blinks the lights. I think that's calibrating the accelerometer, but I'm not really sure what that weird motion does. Let's see. Like I said, the camera footage is okay, but the range on this is pretty good. I haven't really lost it at all. And the power off the 3-bladed props has a unique sound to it, and they are geared, but not a ton of power, but, you know, pretty decent. Definitely better when you remove the gear. Let's see, what else do I have? When you yaw, since it's kind of heavier, when you yaw, it'll kind of drop a little bit or like wobble. I'm not sure if you'll be able to notice it, but it, like, I don't know, it's kind of weird since it's a little heavier, but it's not really too bad, especially when you are giving more throttle and are outside. Let's see, one thing I've been having a problem with this battery, even though I've been getting decent flight times there, I've been getting really long low voltage LVC warnings, like maybe 2 or sometimes 3 minutes, even when it's inside, not outside in the cold, since it's almost winter here. So I really don't know why that's happening, but I guess it's not too bad, but that definitely is a negative since you really don't have a warning because you don't know if it's real or not. But that's not too bad. But overall, it's pretty nice, and now it does discharge the battery a little bit lower than it probably should, about the 3.4 volts for the one cell. So that's a little bit lower than it should, and most of them stop at about 3.6. So when you're done, they go back up to 3.8, so they're storage charged. But this one does need to be charged a little bit. And if you haven't heard about LiPo battery care or storage charging, you definitely should check out videos on that. I haven't done any. I might in the future, but it's very important that you have your LiPos stored at 3.8 volts when you're not using them. So check out videos on that if you haven't. But overall, pretty nice quad. I do recommend it. It's about $55 on Banggood. So now let's go check out an indoor flight to test the stability of it, and I'll take it outside and show you how it flies around. So let's go check it out. Okay, here we are for the indoor flight of the FQ777-955C Scorpius. As you can see here, I have it fully loaded down with the landing legs, which are pretty much, you need to have them on all the time or else it lands on the props. The camera, as you can see, there's a green light in it to show the recording status, and that's solid since I have the SD card in, and the prop guard's on. And I have it bound up to the stock controller here, so I'm just going to set it down on the floor and recalibrate it. There we go, and now to recalibrate, I believe it's, yep, both sticks to the outside corners, and then I'll flash and get ready. So here we go, let's bring it up. And I'll try and trim it out and hover here. This one's very stable. So there we go, that's a hands-off hover. Needs just a little bit of throttle management, but other than that, super stable quad. As you can see here, it looks really cool with the downward facing prop. And then from the sides and stuff, it looks awesome with the props down. It really does kind of look like the E-Hang Ghost, which is directly modeled off of. And you can see the LEDs are also really nice. You have a blue in the front, and then red in the arms in the front, and then green in the back. So really cool. And the green in the camera, and at night, because of the white body, it lights up like crazy. Now you can see something underneath it. And since the props are facing downwards, you can touch the ceiling and spin around. And now here is the one constant yaw that it has. So you can see pretty good yaw. It's one constant, doesn't change, but you know, pretty nice yaw. Pretty good for this size of quad. And then here is low rates yaw, low rates pitch. So as you can see, not too bad a pitch, but nothing crazy, which is good for low rates. And then we kick it up into high rates, and then it gets quite a bit deeper. As you can see, whoop, I have LVC already. Why do I have low voltage? This battery's fully charged. What the heck? I've been getting really early low LVC times recently, but nothing this early. As you can see, that's a high rate funnel there. Pretty nice, even for indoors. A little bit heavy with all the stuff on, but once you take it off, it does much better. And see, this is really mainly an outdoor quad, but I just thought I'd do it indoors real quick. And let me turn it off here and turn it back on. The on-off switch makes it really nice. And I'll just to do a flip or two indoors quick. And now you do that by pressing the right shoulder button, and then give a direction and do a flip. Not very good flips because it's pretty heavy and sort of underpowered with all the stuff on. But when you take everything off and you're outdoors, it does much better flips. And there I have LVC again. I'm not sure why I'm getting it so early, but I have been getting like 2 to 3 minute LVC times, which isn't really good. But there we go, that was my indoor flight of the FQ777-955C Scorpius, and one negative really is those LVC times are really long. It comes on way too early, I'm not sure why, but there we go, that was my indoor flight. So now I'll take the camera and prop guards off and I'll show you outside, and after I'm done with that, I'll put some camera footage after that video, so let's go check that out. Okay, here we are for the outdoor flight of the FQ777-955C Scorpius. As you can see, I've removed the prop guards and camera. However, I've left the landing legs on because since the props are downward facing, they would be the first thing to hit the ground if you landed. So I'm going to leave the prop guard or the landing gear on, just because you pretty much need them for any function if you're using the camera or not. So let's start off here in low rates. I have it bound to the stock transmitter with a hand toss. So there we go, and this battery is fully charged, and it does have a decent amount of power, hovering at about 30% throttle, and that's full power there, so nothing crazy, but it does have a good presence in the air. Now let's get some close-ups here. You can see very stable. It has red lights in the front, green in the back, and a blue in the front for the headlight. See, it looks pretty cool with the props down under it like that. And then the landing gear. Looks pretty cool there. Copy of the E-Hang Ghost. And now here is low rates yaw. So you can see that's just low rates there. So pretty fast yaw for low rates. Actually that's the one constant yaw it has. I forgot about that. So there's the one constant yaw, but pretty good yaw there. So here is a low rates funnel. And now here's low rates pitch. You can see there, not too bad. Kind of takes a little bit. It's like a swooping pitch. And now here it's high rates, much more snappy and deeper pitch. You can see there, this thing can get moving. And it kind of tilts even farther than it should. Which allows it to get going pretty fast. Let's do some flips here before I get LVC because I'm very cold out. And you just click the upper right shoulder button and then give an input. And I'll do the flip in that direction. It's not
doing too bad of flips, but they're definitely not the nicest I've seen. But, you know, they're okay. You can see there, let's do a high rates funnel. So pretty nice. Oh, and there's the LVC I was talking about. So pretty nice funnel, and I've been getting really long LVC times in this, like almost 2 or 3 minutes, so that's not very good. I don't know why mine's doing that, even indoors where it's not cold. So pretty nice funnels there. Now let's do some speed runs this way. You can see pretty fast, not a speed demon, but it definitely gets moving. This one's got a fair share of speed. You can see there. And it looks really cool with the props down like that. It flies pretty nice, this one. And I will have some camera footage right after I finish here. Flying for the outdoor flight. I'll have the camera footage that I did with it. After it. It's not too bad a camera. It's not the best I've seen, but it's not the worst. So it's pretty much the average in the middle camera. Nothing great, obviously, but you know, enough to see what's going on, enough if that's all you have to be interesting to see wherever you are from up above. As you can see, it flies really nice outdoors, really fast actually. It's doing pretty well here. So there we go. I think that was good enough. I'm gonna land it just because the props are on the bottom. So really nice smooth landing. So there we go. That was my review of the FQ777-955C Scorpius. Pretty cool. Not really inverted, but inverted props where they push up like that. So pretty cool flyer. It's got nice yaw, nice pitch. Pretty good transmitter. I actually like this quite a bit. It's got okay flight times, not the greatest, probably due to the 3-bladed props. It's got a decent amount of power. It's got great LEDs. I'll definitely be doing a night flight coming up soon. And the night these things shine through the entire body. It looks awesome. It's got nice landing gear. They have a nice wide stance to it, and the camera is okay. I don't have it on right now, but there will be some footage right after this. So the camera is not too great, but you know, it's just pretty much your standard camera. So there we go. That was my review. Please subscribe if you aren't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.